Hello, y'all. This is Laurie with Laurie Resilient Crafting. How y'all doing? How y'all doing on this magnificent Monday? It's Monday already. Where'd the weekend go? Where'd the weekend go? We had a pretty busy weekend. Y'all know my husband was out of town, so he came in Friday and he was a whooped puppy. A whooped puppy. But anyway, welcome. We are in the crafting coop with Lollie's group. Hey Karen, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? But if by chance you see this little red button right here, you caught me live. If not, just do hashtag replay, and I'll get back to you as soon as the Book of Faces let me see you. Sometimes I like to play games with the comments. Sometimes I don't. It just all depends on what kind of day they're having, I reckon. I don't know. You know, we all have days like that, right? Hi, Amanda. How you doing, beautiful? All right, we're just waiting on Miss Cheryl to finish up, and I'm sure I'll get shared over into the group. Once we get over there, then I will be able to pull it up, and that way I can have a second device. I told my grandson, oh, Karen's on the ball. She got me already over there. Thank you, girl. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And so far, we've had a wonderful lineup, y'all. A wonderful lineup, and we still got lots to go. This morning we started off with Brooke, with Created Heart with Brooke. Then we had Pink Butterfly with Becca. Then we had Sweetie's Creations in the Course with Miss Sheila. I had to run out and go to town and do some stuff and take my daughter to town. And so I missed 1, 2, 3. I got caught at the very end of Miss Terry. Then after Sheila was Hobby House Crafts with Sherry. And then after that was Orchid Lime Design. I got to watch the tail end of Terry. So I'll have to go back and watch Sheila and Sherry, the 11 and 12 o'clock spots. I don't like to watch it while I'm driving. Hey Cheryl, hey Bear, how you doing? Hey Judy, hey, how y'all doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Okay, I want to see all my comments. There we go. Well, thank you, Karen. Thank you. I've been thinking about it for the last 2 or 3 days and hadn't got in here into the craft room. Like I said, we had a really busy weekend. Y'all know my husband's a pastor. So my husband got home late Friday afternoon, and Saturday early morning we had church cleanup day, so we had to go over and do that. After that, we got back home and he just had to rest. He was emotionally, he was just wore out. Traveling 7-8 hours in the vehicle and hitting the Atlanta traffic and all the things, been gone all week. He just wanted to rest. And I couldn't blame him. But then we had cleanup day, and he felt he didn't, being the pastor of the church, he felt like he needed to be there. So he went ahead and we went over there and did that. And we had choir practice because we had to sing Sunday night to practice on that to make sure we had it all right. And then we had church yesterday morning, dinner, and then my son and my grandkids came over and we spent time with them. And then last night we had 2 different churches. We joined together and we had a sing. And then, of course, we had fellowship afterward and we got all those yummy snacks that everybody likes to make, that you don't never get to have. So it's been a busy weekend. Hey, Danae, how you doing, beautiful? And there's Hobby House Crafts with Sherry. I got to go back and catch you, Sherry. I was on the road and I don't listen to, because I want to watch. I can listen when, and that way when I'm at home, I listen and work, but I can go back and look. But when I'm driving, I have a habit of, and I've tried to watch a crafter, and I want to watch a crafter and not watch the road. So I decided that I just don't need to do that while I'm driving for all safety. I'm doing great, Dana. I am. God has taken care of everything. The passing of my father was an answer to prayer. Yes, it hurts. We miss him, and I'm just giving it to God with the rest of his family, and I'm good. God's got it. God's got me, right? Hey, Magnolia Madison, the other Karen, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Thank you for sprinkling me out. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let me go ahead and share me over to my group real quick. And I didn't finish saying the lineup. Yeah, y'all. I got 100 things on my mind. Anyway, at 1 o'clock was Orchid Lime Design with Miss Terry. At 2 was Crafting with Fun with Miss Cheryl. She was right before me. Then it's myself, Laura Resiliently Crafting. After me is Moments with Celeste. At 5 o'clock is Creating with Love and Grace with Heather. At 6 is Coffee and Crafting with Mona Lee. At 7 was supposed to be Teresa L's Creations, but she's not feeling well, so Miss Joyce with J&J Creations by J&J is going to be filling in for her. Then we have Ronnie's Chaotic Crafts. We all love Ronnie. She's got some... She's just a little on the crazy side, but hey, it takes a bunch of us to make it. We're all crazy in our own way, right? Thank you. I bought this from Scrappy's Rustics probably 3 or 4 years ago, and I love it. I love the floppy deer bunny. I do. And then closing us out tonight is TLC's Country Creations by Tish. So we still got a fabulous lineup to go. And our theme is Hop Till You Drop, Bunny Fun, or Crafter's Choice, whichever you decide. Hey, Pat, how you doing, beautiful? Oh, Cheryl, did you do that again? Thank you, sweet friend. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Hey, Mel, how you doing, girl? Thank y'all for being here. Thank you so much. Okay. Why is my comments not showing over here? Because they got me in here as a reel, and I'm not a reel, am I? We're not a reel. Okay. Maybe it'll let me, because it's stuck on Miss Karen's Shop Paradise Creations comment over there, and I don't know why, but I'm seeing them over here. Hey, Ronnie, don't get in trouble, girl. Don't get in trouble. Thank you for sprinkling me up. Thank you. Yes, all are fabulous creatives. Everybody. Hey, Lars, how you doing, beautiful? And Donna's Crafts. Hey, girl. Hey, how y'all doing? All right, y'all. I got 2 little shelf sitter bunnies, and I bought these from Ollie's. You know, the outlet, Ollie's outlet. But this one was a fluorescent, bright pink. I like the color pink, but it was bright, and it has some felt looking ugly gaudy flowers off of it. So we stripped it down and we repainted it, and the color I repainted it in was Dixie Belle Burlap. It's Dixie Belle Burlap. This is what it looks like when it dries. This is what it looks like in the container, and that's what it looks like when it dries. And this one here was bright. Did I say bright? Yeah, yellow. And it had the same gaudy looking felt flowers, and I just stripped it off, sanded it down, and we started fresh, right? Hey, Tiffany, how you doing, beautiful? Thank you, Patty. Thank you for sprinkling. Thank you, Sarah, for spilling the glitter, girl. Just don't get it on me. Just don't get it on me, because my husband doesn't look good in glitter. He doesn't. I don't think any man looks good in glitter, but that's my own opinion. Hey, Arts by Shirley, how you doing? Welcome. Thank y'all for being here. And this one here is my all-time favorite, is the Dixie Belle drop cloth. I love the drop cloth. As you can tell, I have a bigger container of it because it's my favorite. So we're gonna use these up, and y'all gonna help me do some deciding, because I've got several things back here. I thought about putting the bunnies on, rusting these up and making them rusty looking. They had a sign on it. One said egg hunt, and they were hanging like this. I got it a couple years ago. It was in the $3 section, back when they had a $3 section at the Dollar Tree. And it had the big eggs on it, and it says egg hunt, and then this one said this way, and they were hanging like this. I just took the eggs off, and while I was watching Miss Cheryl finishing up, I was like, girl, you're going to run out of time. You don't have time to prep like you want to. But that's okay, right? We all know that life happens around crafting. It's unfortunate that we can't just craft all the time, right? We do have things going on that have to be taken care of, like, you know, hygiene things, cleaning house, eating, you know, things like that just kind of get in our way, you know? So we'll decide on that later. We'll decide on that later. Hey, Christina. So anyway, we're gonna dress up our little bunnies, and then we'll just go from there, y'all. But I wanted to visit with y'all because last week I come on one time last week. I was still trying to adjust to everything that had gone on the week before, and y'all know, and thank you for the grace. I appreciate that so much. But y'all got me today, y'all got me Wednesday, y'all got me Friday, and y'all got me Saturday. So we back at it, girls. We back at it. Thank you, Trisha. Thank you. Patricia. my beautiful Georgia sister. Hey, Martha. How you doing, beautiful? Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. And if any of y'all are new to my page, I'm Laurie with Laurie Resiliently Crafting, and I'm still trying to build my page, y'all. Rebuild my page after the evil people came and took it away from me last year. And I'm still trying to get it back because it whooped me. To the point of I was wanting to quit doing lives. And God said, I'm not done with you yet. You get back on there and do it. And it took a lot. I had to force myself to sign up with events so that I had to go live. Because, you know, when you do all that work and then somebody snatches away from you, it just takes a lot out of you. It does. And I'm still dealing with it. You know, sometimes I'm just like, no, I'm not going live. Now, I've crafted plenty of times. In fact, the whole week, after the week, because they buried my daddy, today's a week ago. And I was not there because he lives in New Hampshire, and it's a 1,200-mile ride, one way. And with all the snow that they were getting and all that, I was petrified to fly. So that was a no. I was not going to do that. And so I came in here and took my mind off of it. But I didn't go live, y'all. I just crafted. It was my sanity. And if y'all know, hey, Vicky Keister. Hey, girl. Hey. How you doing, girl? Thank you for spreading the love. You new here, Christine? You new here, Christina? Are you? Welcome. I appreciate you. Hey, Terry, I caught the very tail end of your live, girl. And I'll have to go back and rewatch it because I was out doing some run around. My daughter, she wrecked her car probably about 6 weeks ago. And praise God, y'all, she is still sober. And then found out she was a diabetic, so she's been dealing with that as well. But I do believe that was God's knock on her head, as my husband calls them, pot knots, to wake her up that she was literally killing herself with her alcohol. And she is still sober. She looks fantastic. She's feeling good. She's still trying to build her strength back up. But, you know, when you tear your body down like that for so long, it takes a lot for it to get built back up. Okay, let's get started and I'll quit chatting. Chatting. All right, y'all know that I am a subscriber to the Craft Accents, the crafting Christian craft paper, and I get these packets with all kinds of. Every month you get a different one. So if there's something going on in that month, like Easter or St. Patrick's Day, they usually, whatever scripture goes with the time frame, they have all these different rub-on transfers that you can use in any way you want to. Hey, Emily, how you doing, beautiful? Thank you for being here, sweet friend. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're new to the group too? Oh, awesome sauce. Thank you so much for being here. We love to see you. We do. We love new people. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. Hey, Debbie. Did I miss you? Stinking in, girl? Okay. Anyway, let's get started. Now, this one here, like I said, I repainted it. It was bright fluorescent yellow, and I painted it with the Dixie Belle drop cloth, 2 coats. Because that yellow was giving me a fit. It wanted to peek its little head through. So I went ahead and kind of penciled out. I don't know if you can see it or not. You can see where I penciled out his little eyeball there. So I think we're going to do the transfers first and then work with that, because I don't want to accidentally get the paint transfer mixed in with the paint somewhere along the line, because I'm good at that. Hey, Miss Joyce, how you doing, beautiful? Hey, Julie, how you doing? And then Robin with Zoomy Simple Designs. Hey, girl, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Hey, Jackie, look at y'all coming in. Okay, so I've picked out, we all know, those of you that are Christians and follow my Savior, Jesus Christ, and He's your Savior if you follow Him. Easter is great with the bunnies. It's fun for the kids, but that's not what Easter's about, right? We know the real reason for Easter. So I'm taking the Easter bunny, because he's cute, and I'm adding the cross. Because the bunnies are cute, and it's great for kids, and the Easter egg hunts and all that stuff. It's fun. But they still need to know the real reason for Easter. The real reason. Hey, Robin, girl. Hey, Robin, how you doing, sister? So we're going to put us a little bunny, a little cross on our bunny. I'll get it here in a minute. And not all of it's going to fit, but it's okay. It's okay, because once we get it down, once we commit, it's down. It's down. It's down. It's down. It's down. But we're going to use them up and make them cute. We're going to make them cute. Now it's just saying this one's watching and that one's watching. Let me refresh this real quick and see if I can get it to bring out my comments like it's supposed to be. Woo. Come on. Come on. Why is it wanting to give me a hard time? Don't like it. Don't like it at all. I moved my booster, because I have to have a booster for my internet in the building, because the building has a metal roof and it blocks out the signal for the Wi-Fi. So my grandson was in here earlier and he said, Mimi, why don't you have it in the other window that's closer to the house? I was like, well, it probably work better. And he said, well, you can put it over here on the shelf. I said, no, it's got to be closer to the window because of the metal roof, right? Awesome, Robin. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you. I love that name, girl. I love your name. It's so pretty. Yes, I love crosses, churches, old barns, anything like that is my favorite. I'm a rustic kind of girl. I love vintage, rustic. I'm not a blingy girl. Every now and then I put a little bling bling, but it's not my thing. Bling bling is not my thing. I just don't. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, thank you. Who sent me a message? Oh, I missed it. Oh, let me see if I got it over here. Here we go. Yep, see, it's stuck. There we go. Says I got 59 comments. I've seen 6. Let me sure. Hey, Allison, did I tell you, hey, girl? There's Joyce, there's Jackie. Thank you so much, girl. Thank you, thank you. Okay, now I'm seeing my comments. Hey, Barbara, how you doing, sweet friend? How you doing? Thank you for the 5-star rating. Thank you so much, girl. Okay, let's see if it's gonna let me see the rest of them. Hey, Sandy, how you doing, girl? And Sheila, hey, girl, hey. Okay, we said da. Simmons, Tiffany, Donna. Why does the Book of Faces keep changing things on these? And I know they're switching everything over to strictly reels mainly, even though you do a live for an hour, you know. It's just crazy. It's just craziness. And I know they're doing it mainly for space reasons, because they're running out of space because so many people use the Book of Faces. Use the Book of Faces. And that's why they're doing it. But sometimes it's like, leave it alone. It worked before you mess with it. Hey, Tina, how you doing? Hey, Treasures by Kimmy. Hey, girl, hey. Faded Fence. Hey Trisha, how you doing? I've heard your name, but I think that's the first time I've seen you on my page, girl. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. It was me. It was me. It was me. I appreciate you. I do. I do. I do. I do. I appreciate each and every one of y'all so very much. Y'all are just such a blessing to me. And I mean, especially when, I mean, you're a blessing to me all the time, but when somebody goes through a hard time and, you know, they let you know that they're praying for you, I'm telling y'all, when I found out about my dad, and it wasn't so much, I knew he was sick, I knew it was coming, but it was the way I found out about it. I had to see it on Facebook. In fact, my daughter-in-law messaged me that morning and said, "Hey, Mimi." I said, "What?" She said, "Did your daddy pass away?" I was like, not that I know of. Nobody's contacted me. Well, yeah, he did. But they didn't contact me. I'm his oldest child. He only has 2 blood children. But his, you know, he's been with his step family, my stepsisters and stepbrothers and all the things, longer than he was with us. So, you know, they were his family too. But, you know, they could have been at least courteous enough to let me know and not have to see it on Facebook. But that's beside the point. That's beside the point. I've forgiven him, but I haven't forgotten. You know, I haven't forgotten. You know, I'm still human. Even though I'm a Christian, I'm still human. It don't make us perfect by no means. Don't make us perfect by no means. Yes, they are, Deborah. Danae, yes, they are. I know, I ate, they had different, some people fixed snacks, like meal snacks, like chicken salad and sandwiches and stuff like that, taco dip, nachos, stuff like that. And it was all good. Every bit of it was good. And I got done with the meal part of it, and I was like, girl, you didn't even have no room on your plate for no kind of sweet. Needless to say, you sent me a message. Okay, Kimmy, I'll go back and look. As soon as we're done with this, girl. I made the mistake and got me a brand new plate and went back up to the table to hit the sweets. Yes. To hit the sweets. My husband's like, I just can't do it. And I was like, yeah, but you usually, but we were at the other church. We wasn't at our church. We were at the church we were, what it is there's 2 Baptist churches close by, and they're all friends with each other, and, you know, we're all brothers and sisters in Christ. We're all there for the same reason, you know, and we just made a joyful noise for the Lord and praised him, and it was wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful. And, okay, so there's that little cross. There's that little cross on that bunny. I think he's cute. Now, I have another one here. I know it's backwards to y'all, and I apologize, but it says blessed. So, I was going to put it down here on his butt, on his little tail part, but I got a pom-pom to go on his tail. So, I think I need to move it over just a little bit so we can still see the blessed. So, if I just put it right up underneath the cross, I think we'll be good there. And you can put transfer over top of transfer. Yeah, I totally agree, Loris. I totally agree. But but you know, look at here. I'm trying to rub it on before taking the backing off. Hey, Rustic Sunflower Daisy by Kelly. How you doing, beautiful? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Peggy Sanders. Hey, Wayne. Are you there, Wayne? You slid in on me, buddy. You slid in on me. You did, you did. So I am going to put that right there so that we can still put his little pom-pom on his hind end. So you can tell he's got a tail, right? He, she, whatever. It's probably going to be more of a she because, just because I like them. But anyway, yes, it was done. The whole situation they went about it wrong, totally wrong, and I think that's what hurt me the most, is the way they went about it, because I knew he was sick. I knew the cancer, he was eat up with cancer. Okay, so now we got the little blessed on there, and I apologize that it's backwards, but I didn't do it. I didn't do it. All right, so like I said, I went ahead and penciled in his little eyeball. So we are I'm going to use my Posca markers, and these are the fine tip Posca markers. Let me grab a paper towel so that we make sure we don't get a big glob coming out. We don't want a big old glob coming out. And I'm not a good drawer. I can paint pretty much, but I mean, if I got something to paint. But as far as drawing, not so much. So I'm just filling in his little eye. But we want to be able to see it, right? We want to be able to see it. Let me grab my... Feeling tired. Oh no, girl. Christina, I'll be praying for you, sweet sister. I will. Hey, Wayne, how you doing, buddy? You at work today? Are you at work today? Thank you, Christina, for joining me. I appreciate you, girl. I do. Go get you some rest if you're feeling tired. That's probably your body's telling you it's time to rest. Your body's telling you. We got to listen to our body. It's the only one we got, right? The only one we got. Okay, let me see if I can. I'm still way behind on my comments down here, and up here, all it's saying is this one's watching. Hey, Dawn, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Okay, I'll make sure I didn't miss nobody. Okay, now we almost there. I'm up to 44 out of 59. Okay. Thank you, Trisha. Thank you. There's Wayne. I see him now. I see you now, buddy. I see you now. Okay. Thank y'all for the hugs and the prayers and the support. Y'all are just fantastic. Y'all just fantastic. Now, why'd I pull the black back out? I need the white. Silly me. Hey, Debbie Milner. I'm doing pretty good, girl. I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain too much. It don't do no good, you know. Just give it to God and it'll be all right. Just give it to God and it'll be all right. So I'm going to put one good size spot down there on the bottom, and I'm going to do a little highlight spot up there on the top. And let's dry that so we don't stick our fingers in it. Thank you, Peggy. Thank you. Now, this one here came from Scrappy's Rustics several years ago. And I just loved it. And I was like, you know, and it doesn't say Easter on it. It's just a bunny with a leopard print headband on. And hey, Rita, how you doing, beautiful? Hey there, my sister Sue. How you feeling, sister? You had a CT scan. Oh no. Let me go back and see that, if it'll let me. Yeah. Okay. Let me see if I can see you, Sue. I'll have to go back and read that, girl. I will. I'll go back and read it. I can't see. It's not coming up on my laptop, and it scrolled by too fast on me. Hey, Sue Ashwell, how you doing, beautiful? Trailside Designs. Okay, so now he's got his little eyeball, so he can see, right? And I am going to... Things that make you say, I'm going to take this black right here and just going to kind of give him a little emphasis on his paw. There in the front, you see where he's got little paw marks. And then we're going to make him a little bit of a smile. And then we're going to come up here and just emphasize where, you know how their little noses come down with a little line and meet his mouth. So we're going to do that. And I meant to grab, hold the phone, y'all, hold the phone. Let me grab something real quick that I meant to grab while I was watching. I'm sorry. I apologize, but I'm right behind y'all. I'm not far. I'm right behind y'all. Okay, I went and snipped just some pieces off my dustpan brush for whiskers. And I meant to do that earlier, and you know, it's just one of them things. Hey, Michelle Harsh, how you doing, beautiful? Thank you for being here. Hey, Doodle Denise Designs. How you doing, girl? How you doing? Don't get in trouble. I know you're at work. I don't want anybody to get in trouble. Golly, no. No. Don't want that at all. Okay, I am going to take 3 of these and kind of pinch them together like so. And I'm just going to take a little bit of hot glue because they are plastic, so it won't take a lot. Just pinch them together. Hey, Mama Todd, how you doing? Beautiful Barbara. Okay, so now we got 3 little whiskers. And I will probably do some on the other side, but I wanted him to have his whiskers. So I am going to glue just a little bit right here above where his nose is supposed to be. Oh, sorry. If y'all got earbuds in, that probably hurt your ears. And I apologize. You've got diverticulitis. Oh no, Sue. Oh no. Goodness gracious. Praying for you, sister. Okay, so now you can see these little whiskers right there? They're just sticking out there. And I will do the other side, but we want to get as much done as we can because we got another one. All right, and I also have some of this real thin ribbon. Don't ask where I got it. It probably come from Walmart. And I'm using the purple because the cross is lavender. And I don't have any lavender ribbon, so we're going to use the next best thing. Right? We're going to use the next best thing. So I am going to take this and put it, come on now, get up there. Alright, kind of pull that. We're going to take just a little bit of hot glue here, right here. And it's okay with the hot glue, even though I'm down here in South Georgia. It's not going to be outside. It's going to be in a house. So it will be fine with the hot glue. Because it done got warm down here, y'all. Yeah, it's been in the 80s. It has. But that's okay. That's what kind of weather we have for spring weather. Sometimes we kind of really skip over spring. We go from having chilly weather to, dang, it's hot. But that's just normal for South Georgia. I'm just praying, because a lot of our fruit trees and all the things are already budded out and bloomed out. And if the blooms are already out now, and we have a frost, there'll be no fruit on the trees. But if the blooms bloom out and do what they're supposed to do, and then have a frost before it actually starts producing fruit, it will not harm the tree. It's strange the way that works, but that's just how it works. Okay, so he's got him a little purple collar on. I got some of these. These came from the Dollar Tree back when things was $1, and it's just a purple wildflower, and it's actually kind of lavender. So we're gonna put a couple of these on there and just kind of dress him up a little bit. Her, him, whatever it is. We don't know. We're gonna dress him up just a little bit. And I didn't glue it down. So but maybe I can hide its stems underneath its ribbon. Just a little bit here, and a little bit here. Oop, might need the one up and one down. Like so. Let's put the bigger one on this side. The bigger one on this side. Yep. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So did everybody have a good weekend? I sure hope so. I sure hope so. And again, up after me is Moments with Celeste. And we are in the Crafting Coop with Ollie. With Lolly's Crafting Coop. I'm still wanting to say the old crafting name, crafting page, the old group name. Yeah, it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks, right? Hard to teach an old dog new tricks. Okay, so I think maybe one will be enough, or do y'all think we should put a bow? Make a little bow. Make a little bow. Let's see if we can do this. A couple of little rabbit ears. See if we can do it, make it small enough that it looks right. Because we still got another bunny over here, y'all. But we got time. We got time. Okay, we got time. Okay, just tighten that up some, and then we're going to pull it again to get it smaller because we don't want it too big. You love the florals? Yes, I know you love the florals there, Karen. And if you've seen behind my camera, the church has decided that I have done a couple floral arrangements for the church, because they have several, but they've had them for years, and they're looking a little beat up. Well, I let them know that I can do that. Well, guess what I've got behind me? And this will be the third one that I have to redo. But it's okay. It's okay. That's one of the things that helped me to get through with last Monday when they were burying my daddy and I couldn't be there. It helped me get through. I was in here redoing a flower arrangement for the church, and it helped me. It did. It really and truly did. But I love to do, and I'm not a florist by no means, never claimed to be. I just do what I like. If it looks good to me, then we just gonna go with it, right? We just gonna go with it. And there's a big arrangement right behind that camera. Okay, there's our first little bunny. Here's our first little bunny. We're not done with him yet. I still got to outline him. We still got to outline him. And make sure his whiskers stay on. But I'd rather do 3 than to do 2. Or just 1. You know, it's better to do odd numbers. And I think 3 would be too much. I think 3 would be too much. I will try. I'll get some pictures of. Y'all think the 2 would be fine on her, or should we just stay with the 1? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Let me know. We can do because this second one isn't glued down. This is just the 1. And then we got this one over here. We could add to it and do 2. Because I'm thinking 3 is going to be too much. 3 is going to be too much. Let's see if I can get that back in there like I had it. Probably not. You like it with 1, Dawn? Okay, well that answered my question, girl. Alright. Alright. And I do want to put a little bit of this crafting blush that I got from the Dollar Tree in this bottom ear down here, just a little bit. It works better with your finger, really. Just a little bit, just to show that, you know, this is the ear that's flopping, so you would be able to see the inside of the ear. So I just put a little bit of pink. Can you see? Just barely. Just a little bit. Now this one over here will probably be a little bit more. All right, and I want to take my best, no, I think I want to do black because of the lettering on him. Because of the lettering. Christina says just the one. Okay. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, thank you. So that's that one. Okay, so we're going to set this one back here. Y'all can see, stick it off to the side. So it's out of my way. Out of my way. Let's get started on the second one. All right. Oh, we've got to put a pom-pom tail on. Put a pom-pom tail on. Pom-pom tail. I got my air conditioner on in here. And my fan blowing. So needless to say, you got to work fast with the hot glue. You got to work fast with the hot glue. Okay, there we go. There we go. And I'm probably going to go outline the whole thing with some black ink. We're going to let that sit right there because y'all know how to do all that, right? Y'all know how to do all that. And we're going to get started on this one. Now, where did my cross go? I had a little blue cross. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Let me see. It might have fell on the floor. There it is. There it is. Okay. I got these crosses. I have this size as well as this size. And I got them from Debbie's Fun. Debbie's Fun Easy Designs. I always say it backwards. Hey Karen Jean, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Okay, this is our second bunny. And we have this little cross right here. And I'm just gonna take, if I have a brown marker, I don't think I do. So we're gonna go this route. Let's see, I might have one over here. There we go. We got one of these. We'll use one of these instead. I think we're gonna use that sienna brown. And these are from the Walmart. From the Walmart. And they also have double tips. We got the real fine on one end and then the thicker on the other end. So instead of digging out my paint, I'm just gonna use this. All right, Vicki, thank you for being here, girl. I'm gonna just use this, and it's sienna brown. And then it has, if you can see right there, it's got the wider tip, and then it's got the real fine tip on the other end. So of course we're gonna use the wider tip. So it don't take forever to do it, right? Sienna brown. Now you could do some wax, you paint, you could do anything as far as painting your crosses. But I really like these crosses because it looks like an old rugged cross to me. Because look at, let me get it up there close. You see the jagged edges, and to me it really looks, to me in my mind, what Jesus would be when he brought his cross to, when he was carrying his cross. And you know, as Christians, we carry our cross every day, because he takes care of everything. So we're going to put this cross on here like so, on that little bunny, okay? But I have also, in one of those other, a different one, and I think this came out last spring, and it's Grow and Grace, 2 Peter 3:18, and it has all different kinds of scripture in it, or, you know, sayings like that. And I'm going to put this, the Grow in Grace, down here so that I can put my cross on there as well. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. What is the name of the brown paint? I love it. It was Sienna Brown. This was Sienna Brown. Sienna Brown. And it came with, in this paint marker set, and it's azure. I don't know if you want to screenshot that, but it comes from Walmart. Walmart sells that. And I think it was like $19, something like that, and you get 24. It might not even been $19. It might have been $12. I'm not real sure, because I've had them a little while. Thank you. And those are all the different colors that are in this. So, you know, and when you get a marker set that's got both tips already on it, that just makes it even better. Because then you don't have to chase around one fine tip and one other tip. There you go. Thank you. Somebody, 688 days. 688 days. Thank you so much. Y'all are such a blessing to me, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I do. You know, that's why I said, God told me, I'm not done with you yet. You're not going nowhere. You got to get back on there and do those lives. You know, put on your big girl panties and let's do this. So I came back on. Because it, like I said in the beginning, when I lost my page, I was distraught. Which anybody that works for a couple years on something like this, and then all of a sudden it's gone because some numbnuts decides he wants to your page, wants to take away from everything that you've worked for, just because they got nothing else better to do. You know, my husband calls them basement bums, because that's what they do. They sit around and, you know, try to just ruin somebody else's day. And that day, it felt like it ruined my day. And it was just Satan. Satan works, you know. He thinks you got a spot that you're weak in, and he's going to jump on that spot in a flipping heartbeat. In a heartbeat. You know, that's how Satan works. You don't care that you've worked so many years on something, and you know, and that you enjoy doing this, and people enjoy coming to see you and listen, you know, watching you craft, and yeah. Hey Becca, how you doing? I loved your bunny this morning, girl. I do. It was very pretty with the black and white check and the pink. Whew, it was pretty for sure. Okay, that went on just so easy. And it says right there, grow in grace. And we all know that that's what it takes, because life is hard, just in general, for anybody. And God forbid you're dealing with anything that's not of God. It's even worse. And I'm going to use some of the good old Dollar Tree wood glue, and it's by Super Glue, and it works really well, because it is wood, and it doesn't take long for it to adhere. And if by chance it squishes out, it's okay, because it dries clear. We're going to stick that right next to our grace. Grow in grace. And this little bunny's carrying his cross everywhere he goes. Yep, our next creative is Moments with Celeste. We got about 12 more minutes, so we're good. We're golden. Okay, so now we got that right there. I'm going to just use my little heat tool right here, and we're just going to dry it. That way it doesn't slide around and move when I'm working with it. So thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate you so much. You make things so much more worthwhile, especially when you're going through a difficult time or a hard time with whatever, because we all know, we all live that thing called life, and it's not always good. Now, I thought about putting this little, I got some little, they remind me of a dogwood bloom, because I got a little bit of a pale pink in it. And I thought about putting it up here on its ear. Up there on its ear. But it's a little bit bigger than his ear. So we're going to go right there across his ears, her ears. But I'm going to pull it down so we don't lose so much flowers. That's why I did not pencil on her eyeballs, because I didn't want to misjudge. Misjudge, you know what I'm saying. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you so much. And like I said, if you're not in the group, please join. Miss Ollie and the other moderators, they work very, very hard at making sure that everybody gets shared in like they're supposed to, and you know, and then the creatives, each one of us works to make sure that we do something that's pretty cute and you know, you want to watch. You want to watch. There's a lot of things that I've crafted, and I'm like, they don't want to watch me do that. They don't want to watch me do that. But then I tell y'all, and you're like, well, why didn't you do that on live? And I'm like, well, dang. Well, dang. Hey, Nara, how you doing, beautiful? And there's Julie. Julie, how you doing, girls? Now it's just saying everybody's watching again. It's just saying everybody's watching again. So we are putting the flowers across the top of her ears. And we're not going to be able to get them all, but it'll be okay. They may come off anyway, and then we'll just fold them to the back. Fold them in there. Let's just see how good it works. Let's just see how good it works. Because usually, once you get it on there, you can finagle it. And you'll be able to get it in there and fold it down too. Usually. Let's see if we can get this one to do right. Yep, that one worked. That one worked. Maybe if I cut it like so. Just rub. There we go. Let's do the same thing with this one. A little snippy-doo here and a snippy-doo there. Here a snip, there a snip, everywhere snip, snip. And we'll get it to fold right on over. That way her little flowers just don't stop short. Make sure we got the rest of them down. I think we're good. Okay. Boop, boop. That one wants to fold back up, so you just rub her back down some more with your fingers. And now she got a little crown on. A little flower crown on. She got a little flower crown on. Oh, dang, my cross moved. I told y'all. I might need to put a little bit of hot glue on there. I told you, though, it was going to do it. I told you it was going to do it. If not, we'll glue it again. We'll glue it some more. Okay. So there we go. There it is. There it is. Thank you for them hearts, y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Now we're going to try to do the same thing. But before we do that, if it was a bear, it would have bit me, y'all. Bit my nose right slap off. Take some more of this little blush here. And it's just a color that I don't wear. It's too orangey. So, just going to put a little bit right here in the edges of her ears. And that one's folded over. I'll get that off my fingers so I don't end up with it all over the place. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, sweet friend. Okay. Wipe that off because it's running everywhere. And we're going to do the same thing with the whiskers, but we need to get the face on there. This one you're going to be able to see all of her whiskers. I might do 4 on each side. Yeah. Okay, let's see how we're gonna do on these eyeballs. I'm not good at eyeballs. I'm not. So we're just gonna go with it. Just gonna go with it. We're gonna just do it. Because usually when I make them one bigger than the other. And all the things, like that one. That one's not as big as the other one. Okay. These new glasses, I'm still trying to get used to them. Still trying to get used to them. Okay, well they're not perfect, but they'll work, right? She can see now. She can see. And they're not perfectly straight, but that's okay. Mine aren't always perfectly straight either. And everybody has, like, one ear's bigger than the other, one foot's a little bit bigger than the other. None of us have perfect feet. None of us have perfect hands. There was only one perfect person in this world, and they nailed him to a cross, right? Nailed him to a cross. Now, I am going to do our little and I might find a heart in here that's really, really small that I'll be able to add to it. Add to her nose. Right now she's kind of noseless. She's kind of noseless. And how these people that do eyelashes, I can't do it. I've tried a million times and they just look horrendous. Horrendous. We got 6 minutes, y'all. 6 minutes. So let's do this. Here's a little nosy thing. Draw that so we can add on our whiskers. Okay, come here. Jake, nap it. They're not wanting to come. They're not wanting to act right. Kind of like kids sometimes. They don't want to act right. They want to do their own thing. Good gracious. Okay. Alright, so we're going to spread them out so that they kind of look like whiskers, right? And we're going to take some glue, dab it on there. Just dab it on there. And the strings come with it. Hey Teresa, how you doing, sweetie? How you doing? I hope you're feeling better, girl. I hate to hear that you're not feeling good. You need to get some rest, my sweet friend. Yes, thank you everybody for joining us. We appreciate it. I know Ollie and everybody that works with this group appreciates it more than you know. I can't talk now. I got tongue-tied. Tongue-tied. Oop. Come on now. Little whiskers. Wanting to be silly. And you don't have to use what I'm using. But just remember, I like to use, you can use a little bit of any type of broom that has small bristles. Something small. You just want something small. Because I got that fan on, I want to dry my glue before I get where I'm supposed to be with it. Wanting to dry it. Hey Arlene, how you doing, beautiful? Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Okay, like I said, I'm probably gonna find a little bitty teeny tiny heart and paint it. There's our little bunny. And it says, grow in grace. Grow in grace. And I'm going to do the same with her that I'm going to do with the other one, but I'll probably do her in a dark brown. And I don't really think, I might do a bow and put it on this floppy ear right here, but I have some of this lace right here that's got a little bit of brown ribbon in it that I may use it to go with it. I'm doing pretty good. It's some little brown lace. It's pretty small, but it's got like a brown ribbon that goes through it. And I thought it was pretty cute. Let's see if we can do something with it. Let's see. If not, we can just put a jute bow on there, right? But I'm thinking a jute bow would probably get lost because of the color that she is. Because she's burlap, right? She's in the color of burlap. And what's jute made out of? The same stuff. The same stuff. Thank y'all for being here. And again, up after me is Moments with Celeste. We appreciate each and every one of y'all for taking your time out of your day to come hang out with us. We appreciate you. And I love every one of you. I do. And I pray for y'all. I pray for my crafting community and our followers, our friends, the people that we call family, because y'all become to us like family, because we share things that is going on in our lives. And you know, y'all want to know. Y'all want to know, because that's just the caring heart that goes along with following Jesus Christ, because, you know, he says love your neighbor as you would love yourself, right? He says love your neighbor as you would love yourself. Okay, now that one, and then we can put that little bow right there on the top of her ear, since she got flowers on her. Yeah, that one goes over there. That one goes over there. Since she's got flowers on her, like a crown, we're going to put her a little bow on the other ear, the floppy ear. The floppy ear. Thank you, Judy. Hey, Angela. How you doing, sister? My time is up, y'all. But this is what I've done. This is what I've done. And I will add another pom-pom to the other one. So this is what my project is. Silly bunny. Easter's for Jesus, right? Thank y'all for being here. I love y'all, and I will catch y'all Wednesday. Bye for now.